Welcome to Maroon part 14, and in this one they just got back from Christmas, and I'm going to be doing some fast forwarding here and there, make the episodes go by fast, because I want to get the New Year's. Zoe Jefferson's just about to have her baby, and Charles is, like, it doesn't get old. He still freaks out when there's a kid being born. I mean, come on, it's his fifth kid. Get used to it by now. Chancelyn. Yes, I like that name. She's also dang flirty. Charles is gonna see the new baby. Oh, where's my fifth kid?
Schwabe.
The other kids want to see their new sibling. Oh, Jessica does. Hi, my baby sister. What you think about cake? It's like, you're just as sweet as cake. Scott wants to check on his little sister. His little baby sister. Hello, my baby sister. No sibling rivalry here. Yet. There is a rivalry going on between one of the brothers. I think it's Brad. Between Brad and Jessica. Or was it Scott and Jessica having a sibling rivalry? Nah, it's most definitely Brad. Brad and Jessica. Also, I'm going to keep fast and forwarding here and there throughout this episode. Like I said, to get the New Year's. This is all stuff that was pre-recorded. Sometimes I forget the stuff that's happened. And I also will not be, when I do not record, something good happens. Like, did I miss that? Really? First I thought Kenny put his high school textbook in inventory somehow, but I think he got a textbook for Christmas. As soon as he's got 2 textbooks. How does that even happen? Someone gave him a textbook for Christmas? Well. What's everybody outside? Oh, that's right. The cuts to where Kenny tried to burn the house down. I was going to have one of my other Sims clean the lint tray. And as I was doing that, he's putting laundry in the dryer and it catches fire. I was just about to have the lint tray taken care of. And then here comes Kenny. Doesn't clean it out, puts laundry in the dryer and it catches on fire. I had Kenny extinguish himself, and I'm like, dang it. I missed that. Yeah. It's like, boy, that dryer's coming out of your allowance. I'm glad you're okay, though. One time I was trying to light a candle and it burned my... And part of the fire touched my finger, and I'm like, oh, that burns. I had some ointment and put a Band-Aid on it. And then Frank was right there, and just down the hall. And I'm like, Frank, I burned myself. He's like, huh? Really, Frank? Like, it wasn't that bad, but still. He was working on a computer, and I'm like, really? The computer is more important? Like, my toothache hurt. I'm recording these as I go along. I mean, this is probably my second recording for the day. And I'm recording just random stuff happening. Like, I skipped a few hours and then showed them dancing and stuff.
It's Jeffy Flea, was that I Navy bleed to mice.
Zoe Jefferson's a nymphomaniac. She's always flirty. She's a nympho. How would he get crap? Where'd he get that? Did he get that for Christmas? Where did he get dog crap? I'm giving you go around the neighborhood collecting crap? What the heck, Charles? Where'd you get that from? And here's one episode where Kenny is mad and he's walking around like a zombie. Like, being a teenager is so hard. You'll see that in a later episode, though, like part 16, toward the end. And then, because when teenagers walk, they're like, when they're angry. I tried to get him to show how he's walking angry, but it didn't work. Because when teenagers walk when they're angry, they walk like zombies. I thought that would be kind of interesting. It's like kids are just angry just to be angry because they're teenagers. All them teenage hormones. Puberty, stuff like that, that's just going on with them.
Info? Spobani?
See what's going on over here. What? You're not playing any video games? Oh wait, first I thought he was playing video games. Like, wait, what's he doing? TV's on. He's molding clay. First I thought he was playing video games, like he was holding the console. But they don't have no video games. Just molding clay. Where'd he get molding clay from? It wasn't in his inventory. Oh yes, I remember this one. Zoe was standing right beside me when I was recording this. I remember this spot. There's a certain dance Charles does, and it's funny. Chance the Rumba. Blossom. Oh, this is funny. The way he shakes his butt and everything. It's funny. I thought Kenny's dance was funny, but the way some of these Sims dance, I thought the way some Sims dance were funny, but Charles, his dance was funnier. Look at him. That is so funny. That's a funny dance move. He's dancing like a woman. He's shaking his hips. And then when Zoe was next to her, she's like, turn that off, turn the music off. So he stopped dancing. I like his dancing. It's so funny. It looks like he walks like a woman. You know, like squeezing their butt cheeks together as they walk. In heels. Oh, it's so funny. Look at me shaking my booty. He's shaking his booty. It's so funny. I needed a laugh. Trust me, I needed a laugh. And then turning the music off goes over. He's like, please turn the music off. Let them start dancing. And I'm sure we'll get to New Year's. I do have that in this episode. He's gotta go to work. I like the way he was dancing. That was funny. The kids gotta go to school. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, take care of your kid. How about that?
Oh, new mustard. Oh.
Zoe was behind me when she was seeing this. It's like, you just don't flip babies in the air like that. It's like, no, but this is cartoons. Cartoons do what they like. And really, you really wouldn't flip a baby in the air when you change your diaper. You really wouldn't. You can really hurt the babies that way. But this is cartoon. You have to explain that to her.
Haspa.
In cartoons, they can do what they like. In this one, we finally got to New Year's. Some of these clips are different. I got to New Year's. I did a little preparation, like setting up fireworks outside. It sounded like they couldn't afford to get things replaced, like the couch. First, I try to figure out how to make resolutions. Just trying to figure that one out. New Year's turned out to be okay. This is one of them long episodes. And I was about to do some and celebrating, and everybody had to go to work and school. It's like how they're going to get some drinking done if you don't have a bar. Yeah, pour some drinks. Why not? I figured I'd record my commentary for this episode before I get my kid from school. I'm going to start recording again tomorrow for episodes 15 and 16. Like I said, I record clips first.
Look at tree.
Okay, who are you? Just come over here flirting? She's an adult. I look like she's flirting with a teenager. What is wrong with you, pedophile? I mean, that look like that adult sim is flirting with Kenny, and he's a teenager. Look like she's flirting with the kids. They were like pedophiles in this game. I despise pedophiles. Sorry about that. I was so rudely interrupted. My mother-in-law was a bit early. Pick up Zoe. Usually I go with her. I have to check my purse and everything because on the first day you need your ID when you pick up your kid. So I got that.
Maisie Grove.
Kenny's just singing some New Year's song. This woman just comes out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. I feel like she's being real freaky. She's being real flirty too. She's really being flirty towards the mother and the child.
Oh,
I mean, she's being flirty with with Kenny. Kenny, don't be flirty with Kenny. He's a kid. He's a teenager. What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh, she's a freaking pedophile. And there's no, I think there's that kid. She's being flirted with one of the other kids. No, she's gone. I was about to say, she better not be flirted with any other kid. Oh my god, that blonde one's a pedophile. She's flirting with Kenny. Kenny's a teenager. He's like 15. He's like 15, 16 years old. Jeez. It's like probably one of his teachers. Hi, I'm one of your teachers. Why is Kenny being flirty? Flirty with who? He's not flirting now. But his wife is always flirty. I don't know why she's always flirty. Makes me think, is she really monogamous? Just go find out in the next episode. Later in the next episode. It'll be a very short episode. And I figured I'd get some recording done of my commentary before I have to go get Zoe, and then I have to come back and finish commentary. I at least want to finish the commentary for this episode. So, there's that. Anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta get my kids from school. Actually, I wait a little bit longer because the parking is crazy over at the elementary school, so we might as well get an early jump on things. So I gotta wait in the parking lot for a half hour, then go in and wait for Zoe for another 15 minutes. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm trying to get Zoe to be a walker this year. So that way we just sit in the parking lot and wait for her to come out. And that's it. The only she stays as a pickup, we pick her up, we sign her out during these early dismissal days. So I know where she's at when during early dismissal. She's not trying to walk home or anything. So there's that. Oh, he made a resolution. I figured I had to make resolutions this time. Make resolution. Get promoted. I think you're already highest promoted. Complete aspiration. Okay. I'm going to leave that there and record after I get done picking up Zoe. Okay, I'm back from picking my kid up from school. Anyways, back to making resolutions. Oh, it's hot outside, so I got myself some ice cold bottle of water. It's hot. Kids can only do certain. They don't have many resolutions to choose from. Not like Lionel wants to hang out, but it'd be cool if he could come over. But not if we all have to come over in his house. Maybe if it was different if he came over. So you being dramatic? She knows she's in trouble. She's being dramatic. You're just fall to the ground. The floor, whatever. Now we're about to light off some fireworks. Because, yeah, it's a New Year's. Some people light. There's this random person playing in the leaves. Anyways, let's get back to lighting off some fireworks. Everybody lights fireworks on New Year's Eve. I try to get everybody to sing or trying to get everybody to participate in lighting fireworks, but hardly anybody comes out. Does anybody notice that Sims just appear and disappear like they teleport without you telling them to? They'll just appear and then disappear and then reappear. You know, I don't know what kind of glitch is that. I'm not sure I'm not the only one that's happened to. Sims just like to disappear. See, I can't get everybody to do everything I want them to. They just trying to get them to enjoy looking at the fireworks, and they said they just go inside like they don't care. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to celebrate and have a good time. They just want to go inside and do nothing. They don't want to cele That's just how that's how Sims work. Oh, you're letting off fire. Oh, well. I don't care about fireworks. Yeah, Kenny, you gonna light some fireworks. Take a turn. Woo! That's a pretty firework.
Why do they light different colors?
Because that's how fireworks work.
One of them light rainbow.
Because they do. I didn't make the game. This is why I don't understand. How come every time I play, most of the time, there's a train going by? But whenever Zoe was playing, not one train went by. I don't get that. Maybe the train likes you, Zoe. Because it feels like when the train goes by while I'm recording, it feels rude. Yeah, it feels more real that I live next to a train track. Like right across the street. And they end up lighting a lot of fireworks in this game. And they also go to the living room to watch the countdown when the ball drops. I still do that. One time, I think it was 2008 to 2009, me and Frank went down to Manhattan for New Year's. Boy, it was cold. I don't see how people could just stand there for hours, all day. It was cold. I was out there 2-3 hours, and I tried to feel my toes. I couldn't feel my fingers either. After the end of the night, I don't see how people can stand there for so long.
Because they're used to it.
I don't care if they are used to it.
Because they've been around Manhattan more than you.
And you're also going to be pretty dehydrated and pretty hungry because they put you in these, they fence you in like cattle. And if you leave that fence area, you can't get back in. So, if you had to use the bathroom, or you're thirsty, you're hungry, you're screwed. Because you're standing there for hours. Because you know if you leave your spot, you're not getting that spot back. And that's... How do people do that? Is New Year's worth it?
Because they're used to it. Because other people been around Manhattan more than you.
I don't really care. I don't see how people do that. Willing to sacrifice their, like, the health of their body just to watch the ball drop. I mean, really. I mean, they'd rather lose fingers and toes just to see the ball drop.
What does that mean?
Because some people get frostbite when it's too cold.
No.
People would rather get frostbite so they can see the ball drop in real life. That's not worth it to me.
What does the ball drop mean?
See, in Manhattan, they have, or in Times Square, they have this big tower, and they have this little ball that lights up and it drops. And on a countdown, when it counts down to 1, 2, 3, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, counts all the way down to 1, and it goes, Happy New Year. I don't know. See, Zoe doesn't think that's exciting. I don't know why everybody thinks that's exciting. Zoe doesn't find the ball drop exciting. No, because people want to get a good spot, because there's usually shows. Like they have music shows sometimes. Help pass the time. Yeah, we had Jackson. We were bundled up, but yet we stood hard, couldn't feel our toes and our fingers. We were out there 3-4 hours.
How long did that take you to get?
And we were not that close. I mean, we had to squint our eyes just to see the ball on top of the tower. And that's as close as we could got, and we were like 3-4. And we got there, I think, around 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening.
How long did it take you to get in the main house?
I mean, if you really wanted to be close, you had to get there probably around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That means you couldn't, for 12 hours, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't do anything. So I stand there, and you're going to be tired.
How long did it take
You
you
can
to
stay in there for 12 hours? I can't.
How long did it take you to get to Manhattan?
It takes a couple hours.
It takes longer to get to
Maybe about 2-3 hours to get to Manhattan. Anyways, that is it for the New Year's episode. So stay tuned for part 15, where we focus more on Lionel Jefferson.